So today we will be discussing about video deep research. We'll just quickly see the demonstration and then we'll see how easily you can build around video deep research, where you have a video and you need a structured response over the web, and with that you also need the proper citation and the sources for the truthfulness. So let's quickly see like how you can build it. So here you can see the index which has been loaded from TwelveLabs, which is a sample one, and here you can see like lot many videos you can interact to. Okay, let's say I select relativity theory explained and I just write a prompt as please do research about this concept and also the advancement around it. So as soon as I provide the query, the video which is there from that video ID and the query both combined in the prompt goes to Pegasus 1.2 for the analysis result. So here we are doing a video understanding analysis, and as soon as the analysis has been completed, then we'll move forward towards the deep research. In deep research, the model which has been used here is Sonar, which is by Perplexity, and here you can see and track the activities around it. So here you can see as soon as the video analysis is completed, the deep research analysis started, and the major purpose here is to get the sources. So here you can see the sources are not available yet, but as soon as the deep research gets over, you can see like the sources are there. So here you can see the 6 sources found, and as we talk about like research about the concept and the advancement around it, so you can see the key concept of general relativity and more advancement around, you can see the space technology and navigation, and also uh, as in gravity, as geometry and challenges. You can see lot many information about that is fetched. Even you can see the references, you can just easily navigate to like if you just wanted to get the citation around it, or doing a research around it. So you can see if I want to do a understand about the time dilation in gravitational field, so you can see like how easy it is. Let's say now you want to actually do research on your already indexed video which is there on the TwelveLabs. So the best thing is you can just go to TwelveLabs playground, get your API key and just put it here. So you can just disconnect it, put the API key and connect it. So now you can see there are like different index sports blogs, which is my another account, and you can see these are like the Olympics videos. So let's say if I write please do research about this match, and let's see. So here the same step will go again. The activity, you can see the processing of the video content is happening at this moment, and now you can see how quickly it's working. Like now the deep research started, and we'll discuss about what are the various other models which you can use for the deep research. You just need to change the model name, and as per that the reasoning effect also changes for it. And you can see like the response is already here. It says as the women's single gold medal match, and context and significance and highlight the final result. You can see like lot many information about that match, and even you can see the video is like the similar kind of video or the news headlines. uh, you can easily navigate to. So you can see how easy it is. So, and the last step is upload video. So let's say if I just want to upload a video, so how this whole system has been configured is default means the API key has been taken from the environment. So for the ease of the usage, if you don't have an API key, you can still use it very easily. So it's like by using the default mode, and I can just upload any video. Okay, so let's say I'm uploading a blue ocean strategy. Okay, and here is the upload. So by the time the upload is happening, let's have a look at the code and the architectural flow. So here you can directly jump to the GitHub. You can also directly go to GitHub from this button. But yeah, so here is the whole instruction of how you can make an API key for TwelveLabs usage, how you can make it for the Perplexity Sonar API. And here is the core workflow architecture. Here is the whole architecture where the Flask API has been used, and also the Next.js, and also how you need to configure your .env and your backend setup, front-end setup, and all the information. If you need like more information around the APIs which has been set in the backend, so every detail you can find here. So let's directly jump to see it as on an architectural view about the process which we saw. So as soon as we select any video and do research and find citation around it, so as soon as we click on start research, the research initializes with video ID and query. It goes to Pegasus 1.2, which is from TwelveLabs, and then analyze responses sent to Sonar research. And it provides us the result with sources, with response. And if you provide like more further queries, like the follow-up queries around it, the continuous citation search starts in a loop with Sonar. So this is the one of the flow. The other flow is like if you upload a video, which we are doing at this moment, so it uses default API for the upload video. Make sure that setup is default. Then we uploaded a video here, and now the indexing process started. So the indexing process starts, and as soon as the indexing gets over, the latest video which you can see is the one which you uploaded. So this is the whole like the easiest flow. Let's see the core functionality or the utility, like how does it work. So we'll just directly go to the services, and since services you can see 12 lab service. So the first is the initialization of the 12 labs client, which takes on the API key. So if it checks like if API key is none, then it loads it from the environment, or if it's provided from the client side. The main thing is here to get all the indexes associated to that account. So the feature which you see here about the indexes, so this is the index. So and then the next step is to get videos, the list of videos. So here you see the list of video associated to that index ID. And also this the video which we uploaded about duo strategy, you can see the video has been uploaded here, which is the latest one. And I can just do again the research around it. So the workflow remains the same for that. So now let's see that get indexes. I just need to use one line which is like self.client for the like the initialized client, and then indexes.list, and I get all the indexes as an index ID and the index name. So that's why you see in the drop down as index name, and the index ID is being used further to get the list of videos. So here you can see the list of videos. Here again the client, and then indexes.videos.list. And here we get lot many details about the URL, the thumbnail, and video duration, width, height, and lot many details. So here if you come and see, these are like the thumbnail here, the name, the duration, and the URL has been rendered here so that you can play the video. The next step, when the analysis start, what it needs the video you selected, which is from the video ID, and the prompt which you provide. So the prompt here is coming from the instruction, and from instruction the video analysis prompt. So it goes to the prompt and it provides the response of the analysis completely. Next is the main procedure of deep research. So there are like other details you can see about like get video details or about the thumbnail. We'll see it later on. We'll go to Sonar service now. So here the Perplexity API key has been used here from the environment, and now here you can see the model which has been used here is Sonar. So and here you can see the headers, the response, the payload. We'll see around it like how it goes, and yeah, like only this much of a configuration. So how does it actually work? So let's come to routes, and let's go to the whole workflow of how does it work. So let's come to generate workflow. So here it checks for whether the 12 labs API key is there or not, whether there is an index ID or video ID, and whether the query has been provided or not. Everything is set up, then it just initializes the service as a client configuration or initialization. it just get video details, and then the analysis of the video starts. Here you can see 12labs service.analyze video id, and the analysis prompt is being sent. As soon as the analysis result has been received, you can see enhanced query. So here when we see the format analysis result and research query, so if we go to the research prompt, you can see based on the video analysis result, and please research about this, and this is the instruction about how the response format should be. It should be in a markdown so that it looks good, and then it's render around it. Next is like, after the query has been like formatted well, the Sonar services initializes, and here the deep research has been called, and where the enhanced query and the timeout is been configured. If you are using a higher reasoning model, so there are like three different models. One is like Sonar. If you want more reasoning, you can go to Sonar reasoning. Then there is Sonar deep research. Sonar deep research also have a parameter as a reasoning effort, so you can have like reasoning effort. Majorly it's like medium, but it's like low, medium, and high. And as soon as you go to the highest or the medium, it takes more time, so you need to change the timeout at that moment. And here you can see the response has been sent as a chunking, if it's large, because uh, if you are talking about as a deployed product, it needs time, and the size also matters, so it just makes it more smoother for the response. And yeah, that's all. So you can see like how easy it is to build something around as an workflow, where you have like a concrete 4 steps. If you just see the upload feature, you can just directly come to the 12labservice.py, and here you can see the upload video file. Here we are using like first the upload task is there, where the video file we are configuring the file path, and here is the index id which we need to provide in the environment which has been associated to the default one. So we just do a post for this, and then we just track on whether the status is 200 or not, whether the proper indexing have been done or not. And as soon as the indexing is done, you can just see the video being reflected on the portal itself, and you can just directly do a research on that. So the, this is how easily you can do it. For environment example, you just need to have the Perplexity as a Sonar API key, and if you wanted to have a default usage, as you can just reconfigure 12labs API key or the 12labs index ID around it. Index ID specifically for the upload part you need it for, and 12labs API key if you want to have like the sample to be loaded, or you can just make it too easy, like the user just provides their API key, so that there is more feasibility and the flexibility around it. If you're looking for something as an ideas around video deep research, you can build a lot many stuff. If you want to have like a summarize or reviews around the stuff of the video content over the web is the one of the idea. The second you can go for is the claims made in the video, to search on over the web, or to get the um, you can say fact check around it, or maybe to just understand about the misinformation, whether it's true or not, or whether what are the sources where it's been discussed or something around it. So there are like a lot many ideas to work on around the same, and you can just have a look at the code. So this is how you can build around it. So thank you. Yeah.